is an imaginary fierce god who possesses the ability to stop time. And then there's me, who is going to become Dio. Wait, just give it a sec. Wait for it. There we go. I loaded into the world and instantly noticed that my surroundings were kind of cooked. And look at me, I already kind of look like Dio, right? But like every Minecraft Let's Play starts, I'm gonna go start punching wood with my bare fist. I wasted no time making a crafting table, and then of course I started making every wood tool. There we go, come on, I'm starting to feel like Dio already. But now of course, we gotta go get stone. I then actually found something really creepy. Whoa, yo, what is this? Is this some type of abandoned dungeon? And a weird looking coffin. Well, I mean, I don't have a bed right now, so I guess this freakish, disgusting thing is gonna have to do. I left the cave with an uneasy feeling, but of course I had to get some more stone. Then went to my crafting table, finished crafting every stone tool. I picked up my crafting table and then realized that there's a giant mansion in the distance and instantly ran to go get it. Now of course the first thing we're gonna have to do is find the stone mask, so I played with this door a little bit because that's top priority. I then speed blitzed inside and slowly turned around to see a woman looking at me. Whoa. What are you doing here? She was insanely small and I flexed my height on her. I then talked to her and she told me her name was Aya, but I didn't really care, but I still showed her respect by saying cool. And she warned me to not go into her freakishly hidden attic. Yeah, whatever you say, Aya, I won't go into your attic. Oh yeah, I'm going to that attic. Hold on, where's the stairs? After going through 4 different rooms, I finally figured out that the stairs were literally right next to the entrance. There was a ladder leading up to 2 spruce trapdoors, so of course I instantly ran up there. Once I got up there, it looked like she hasn't cleaned up here in literally years, so I went through every single barrel and chest to see if I could find any antiques I could sell so that I could buy the stone mask. I ended up finding a chest with a weird book in it. Yeah, I need your help. I want to change the way I look. Meet me at 1,000. I'll be 10 blocks underneath you. Yeah, whatever. I'm gonna go meet this mystery man. Screw you, Aya. I ran out the door and put up my F3 menu so I could figure out how far I actually have to run. And for some reason, I feel like I just have to go here. I don't know. The presence of somebody who wrote that, they just seem so charming or something. After traveling for what felt like a year, I finally made it to some weird ocean and I found the block underneath that led me all the way down to a spruce trapdoor that of course I'm gonna open because why not? I mean, I could fall to my death, but I don't really care. After actually getting scared by falling, I realized that whoever was down here definitely just heard that giant splash. Well, there goes the sneak plan. What type of giant waterfall? I second guessed if I want to be here, but something just pulled me in and I took the corner and I saw Dio. Something compelled me towards him, I'm not sure, and I decided, you know what? Maybe I should talk to him. Cause you know, we got the same coffin. Who are you? Alright, bud, listen, I want the stone mask, okay? I want the stone mask, bud. Watch your tone, mortal, kill 50 entities and I'll give you a chance at my power. I mean, okay, but how am I supposed to get back up? I somehow found a way to get back up. Then I hit a 4-piece with cod. Best fish I've ever tasted. Well, pig, sorry. Almost got mollywopped by a skeleton. And I would show you guys all the entities dying, but this is what most of the fights look like, so I'm just gonna make one of them super cool time lapses. On the 50th chicken, they dropped a book, and it told me that I killed my 50 entities that I needed to. So I started heading back to Dio, so I can finally go ahead and get my stone mask. Finally making it to Dio after traveling another 1,000 blocks. He just wanted to trade the book and quill for the stone mask, so you know what? I gave it to him, did a little celebration, gave him a smooch, and then dipped. He said something about meeting some old lady, but I was too worried about unlocking my vampire ability. I want to suck your blood. Yeah, it's just not what Dio does. I missed my first ever attack as a vampire, but that's okay because I spun back with an axe. And some boy came over and I resurrected, bro. My new vampire abilities were actually really cool, but yeah, I had to go find some old lady to get a stand or something. I don't really know. After traveling 1,000 blocks, I sucked the blood out of a cow. Tried to resurrect him because I felt bad, but didn't work. Almost burnt in the sun because I finally found some old short lady. Her name was Inyaba, and she was actually 3 feet tall. And all she wanted was the book and quill for a stand arrow, so I mean, I'm down for that. I tried to sleep in my coffin, almost burnt to death again. Ran underneath a tree, finally slept into my coffin. It was now nighttime, and I completely forgot that I had to head back to Inyaba and flex my hide on her. But before I could even use the stand arrow, I was gonna have to acquire Dio's fit, because if I didn't have Dio's fit, I wouldn't get his stand. I also grew up a little bit, so that's cool. I got tired of waiting because I was gonna have to get netherite and diamonds, so I just stabbed myself with the stand arrow anyways, and I got the saddest version of the world that you could literally get. Dude de-summons after I use any move, but I mean, I can teleport a little bit now, and I can stop time for half a second, so I guess that's cool. But to evolve him, I was going to need to get all of Dio's fit. So I went on a little bit of a journey, but I gotta admit, using half a second time stop and then sucking blood was actually pretty cool. I was gonna need diamonds, so I had to get some iron, and then I had to smelt that iron so I can get an iron pickaxe so I can mine diamonds. I was also going to need a lot of gold though, and I'm not gonna show you the 30 minutes I spent mining, so I queue up the super cool time lapse again. But before we do that, a horde of zombies with straight iron swords came after me, so I thought this was a pretty good time to combine my world and my vampire abilities. Yeah, it was sick. Tried to find the stand user, turns out it was D4C, and bro did not want to have any beef. Instantly turned into his flag mode and tried to fly away, but we don't let that stuff slide here, buddy. Finally got all the diamonds I needed and realized I mined way too much gold. Fixed the ruined nether portal and went to the nether because once again, I needed 4 netherite ingots. And now your average Joe is thinking, hey, why don't you just go mine for them? But no, I'm thinking I'm gonna head to a bastion and take all their netherite myself. I successfully was able to raid 1 bastion after going through a war and only got 1 netherite ingot, but I got the netherite smithing upgrade I needed. I then got absolutely demolished by a cream stand user. Came back, realized that none of the important stuff burned, then just went mining again. So queue up the cool looking time lapse, but this time just for ancient debris. I got all the ancient debris I needed, celebrated, hurried home, took a whole bunch of flowers, killed the cows for the leather I needed, went into Cinderella's crib, and she had the final dye that I needed. I then constructed all of my gear, and then I pulled out my stand, and I had the world. I was now able to stop time for 9 seconds, and it was just gonna keep increasing. I was now a god, untouchable, and eventually I would be able to stop time forever. All that's left now is for me to reach heaven. But apparently a group of the Joe stars are chasing me, and oh my days, that's Jotaro, and his star platinum. Yeah, you know what? I'm not dealing with this today. Why didn't Dio just do that in the anime?